is up, everybody? It's your boys Gin and Juice back at it again. And today is going to be a fun day. We got a lot to discuss. We got some giveaways to announce. We'll probably do that a little bit later on in the episode, but that should be kind of fun. And yeah, you know, we got a lot of good topics up. We're going to be talking about the NFL and what transpired this week. We're going to be talking about TOPPS and what happened there with their whole, I guess, packaging situation of how their product is packaged and what they forgot.
Some kind of mishap, I guess.
Yeah, and then we'll get to the giveaways. But first, what's up, everybody? How's everybody been? Hope everybody's been good. It's been a long couple of weeks. It feels like now we're finally done traveling for a little bit, so it's nice to get caught up on everything and so forth. And I appreciate everybody who has taken part in our community little poll that I started the other day, just getting an idea for what type of content you guys like and enjoy and some feedback, because Andrew and I decided to go back in the lab a little bit. We wanted to make sure that we continue to pump out some great content for you guys, but it's always good to get some real good, honest feedback. So if you haven't taken a look at that yet, make sure you check out the community tab page on our YouTube channel.
How is that poll going?
I could give you, let me give you some analytics right now. Give me a second.
Because I did read some of the comments and a lot of people were like, oh, we love all of the content. It's hard to really choose one thing that they didn't like. They were like, we just like to see it all.
So 1,700 votes.
Okay.
I gave 4 options of potential content that is least favorite. And one of them is opening with no hits. So like just an open. PSA submission of returns or reviews, vlog, like conventions, stuff like that, or non-sports opening. Right now it's tied at 32% apiece, opening with no hits and the non-sports openings.
Okay, interesting.
So, I mean, the non-sports openings are, you know, I wouldn't say are going away. I think they're pretty much here to stay. But I mean, it's in moderation. It's not like it's going to be
every
video is going to be like that. Like recently it has been, because I mean, there's been no real product out. There's so many delays. My biggest thing was the opening with no hits. Obviously we like to show off like product, what it really looks like. But at the same time too, that doesn't generate a ton of interaction. Right. So that's always one to take a look at.
You guys are here to see us like lose our minds and pull some crazy stuff. And sometimes not pulling anything can be kind of boring. Unless there's like some errors and there's some weird stuff like
and unless we can make it interesting content, but there are even videos that don't even make the cut that I already scratch. When it comes to editing and I'm going through it, I just tell Andrew, hey, we're not putting this up. And we just move on. We try to make it a short or something like that, but it's always good just to get an idea where we're at. We know what we got to do to keep the awesome content coming, but we appreciate all that feedback. And again, if you guys don't mind, go ahead and check it out. If you haven't yet, leave some of your feedback. That'd be great. All right, here we go. Blake says, need help. Just pulled a 101 Dwayne Wade Donruss 2016-2017 All-Star card. No idea what that's worth. Get it graded and hold on to it maybe. Henry, what's up? Hey, Gio, what's up? How are you? Bring on the champs, Mike Monday. What's up, man? Noel, how are you? Pleasure seeing you. Hello, what's up from SoulCal? Yo, Rebel. Hey, I love the channel. Love it. What's up from the Bay Area? Let's go. Hey, go Birds. Jonathan out there on Facebook. Go Birds. TOPPS ripping everybody off is fun. Yeah, facts. What was your favorite release? Ooh, Juice, show us that t-shirt. This is my Pokemon t-shirt. It is a Pokemon shirt. Nothing too crazy. Your Eagles looked good last night. The Eagles did look good, and I'm just so happy. One of my closest friends, Mr. Jen, got me that Jalen Hurts helmet.
Yeah, it's my collection. Want that back now.
Right here. It's right there.
I think I need to get that back.
I'm so happy. I got probably 40 autograph cards, and I got that helmet. I might build a Jalen Hurts shrine, but we'll see. I'm gonna build up my Eagle Shrine. I got my Super Bowl tickets when we went to the Super Bowl and won that. I'm gonna get those framed alongside with a couple of other items. It's gonna be fun. I went to the Super Bowl with Dude Luck when the Eagles won. It was freaking awesome. Awesome indeed. Got my tickets to the Grizz versus Pistons preseason. Nice, dude.
Nice.
It should be fun. And TOPPS Chrome hobby boxes are going to go for cheap now. I think so. One YouTube channel I love to take away all my anxiety. Ryan, we're happy to hear to help, man. Hope you're having a good day. Hope the week isn't too bad for you. God bless and be safe out there, bro. I hope not. Proud of my Marvel cards. Absolutely. Love the non-sports. Love the Marvel openings. I'm a Marvel guy. Dude, guys, well, I promise you they're going to be around. We still have another box break in the clutch. You got to understand too, I think I'm more of a data guy. Like I'm always looking at the info and think at the end of the day, you know, it was easier for us to make a pivot when we were opening up Pokemon because, you know, our channel was still a little bit small at that point. But now we're getting to a point where a lot of people know us for our sports openings. We still want to be able to bring our A game and stuff like that too. So you're not going to see anything really slowing down. We just got to make sure we shift and pump out the correct type of content for you guys. Pray for Trey 100%. That was a terrible injury.
Yep.
I guess I thought it was his ankle, but I guess it was femur or fibia or something like that. Oh, it was like his lower part of his leg.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Oof.
I think that it's already affecting his cards. Here's a good one from Facebook. How do you guys think the Trey Lance injury will affect his cards? And that's kind of what we wanted to talk about today. You know, let's start there. Let's start with Trey Lance, and then we'll move on to the TOPPS piece, and then we'll get into some of these giveaways that we got to run tonight. I'll share my screen and go over them. But let's talk about Trey Lance first. The injury sucks. Horrible timing. Horrible just for the player. First and foremost, it's not about sports cards at that point. It's about the player and the safety and his health, and I hope he makes a full recovery. That's first things first, right? Yep. It's a privilege to collect cards of certain individuals, but at the same time too, you never want anything like that happen to somebody. So first and foremost, pray for Trey 100%. From the card standpoint, I think you're seeing it right now. A lot of people are, I wouldn't say losing it, but there's people that are still letting their Trey Lance cards sell at the moment, and they've already dropped 50%. I've seen his Prism Silver drop. I've seen a bunch of autos dropped and the prices they were going for to where they're at now. People got to understand too, he may be out for the season, but he's going to come back and play. We've seen horrific injuries, a lot worse from people like Paul George in the NBA, and he's come back and become an all-star.
I mean, the perfect example is Joe Burrow. I mean, yeah, he got injured and everyone thought he was going to be crappy when he came back, and he took his team to the Super Bowl. But now... Yeah.
I don't think Trey Lance is going to ever go away. I think he's going to come back stronger, better. You know, that's what we all hope for. Again, for his card values, though, if you own Trey Lance and if you're trying to sell right now, you're probably selling for less than you acquired the cards for. Mm-hmm. Hold on to them. Unless you need money, and you shouldn't need money if you're buying sports cards. Like if you're buying sports cards, you don't have the funds to buy them. That's more on a personal decision on your end. But you should only be collecting and flipping if you can actually afford to do so. And if you have a bunch of their cards and you're not in a bind, hold on to them.
Yep. Well, and if you believe in the guy, I mean, this might be a good time to pick up when people are trying to dump.
There's a good one. 2-piece of mentioning some of the stuff we were talking about before. Not pulling anything, you might as well go back to opening a Pokemon again.
That's be the same as pulling nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
it's hit or miss.
But none of the real Pokemon, like right now, it's like you got to open up the old stuff, and a lot of the old stuff is just so faked and weighed. It's just you're not in a fair advantage or fair gain at all. It sucks. When you don't pull shit, it helps me decide what not to drop $1,500 on. Hey, fair, I get it. We're still going to bring those, right? But it's like, hey, maybe we can make it a story behind it to make it more entertaining for you guys. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Phil, what's up, my guy? Let's go. I like when you open up products to show us around the works what the card looks like. Thanks for all the content. I recently found your YouTube channel.
Well, welcome to the channel.
Welcome, and we appreciate it. Thank you so much for the views. One of the most important things we have in the day is time, and you guys are giving us your time, and we greatly appreciate it. This one's for you, buddy. How about a compilation of all the kinky cards numbered 16? I don't think we pulled a lot of those.
No, we haven't. We've been there's been a few we've hit. There's a few we've been close. So it's not enough to make a compilation, I don't think.
Josh Allen MVP.
Ooh.
What about my boy Jalen Hurts? Leading rusher in the NFL, I believe at the moment. Or I know for sure for quarterback. Trey Lance cards going down the drain. I don't know, man. I think they are, obviously, but
I mean, for now, for his injury, yeah. But I mean, in the long run, I think he has good potential.
Any World Cup openings coming our way? I think I would want to get Prism World Cup, right?
Mm-hmm. Depending on the product that comes out, we'll definitely open up. I think I want to open up at least I think there's going to be Mosaic World Cup, so that might be interesting to open up.
Alex is asking what happened to Topps ripping people off. I haven't heard this yet. We'll get into it here in a moment. We'll still just, leading on the Trey Lance scenario.
Well, then that leads into the question. Do you think like players that have one bad game and their card price is dropping a lot, you think that versus like certain rookie players like just having blowouts?
It stings for a lot of these players early on because so much pressure is applied to them. Mm-hmm. Someone like Aaron Rodgers, for instance, he didn't get to play for the first, 3 years of his NFL career. Don't hold me to it. I think it was something like that, but it wasn't like, hey, throw me in right away. He sat back, he learned for a couple of years until it was, Brett Favre's time to move on, and they made a different decision to go with him, and he was able to blossom into the player that he is now. A lot of times, almost every rookie quarterback is just thrown into the mix, and they don't get enough time to learn. Now, Trey Lance, for instance, he got enough time to, I guess kind of learn from Jimmy G, but he wasn't thrown into the mix right away. And they were very high on him. That's why this hurts a little bit more. To be fair, he wasn't having a great start to the season. The first game was kind of rough. It was only a couple plays into this, into the second game where the injury happened. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'd rather a quarterback struggle than get injured from a value standpoint. Like someone like a Trevor Lawrence, prime example. He's starting to ball a little bit. A lot of people were down on him, saying he might be a bust long-term, stuff like that. But man, the dude's putting some games together and learning from a good quarterback coach like Doug Peterson, improving drastically. So I think at the end of the day, I'd rather have the QB struggle early on if they're thrown in there with the promise of getting better over time. It's very rare that you see a QB just come in and start dominating. But people got to be patient.
But I mean, there's other players too. Like Waddle just had an explosive game, and so does that mean his rookie cards are gonna 100x, if he keeps playing well? I mean, if Joe Burrow has 2 or 3, 4, 5 bad games in a row, is his card value gonna tank? Is it just because
it's hard to me to say anything to it because I'm not one of those people that are gonna knee-jerk reaction. I think Waddle's big game, to your point, you're gonna see a lot of people raise those card price and a lot of people buy at higher than what they should be. In my opinion, at the end of the day, Waddle's going to be another wide receiver that's just going to fade out eventually. And in the NFL, it's always quarterbacks that hold their value. We've been saying it all the time, so I don't think at the end of the day, anybody should be even buying Waddle unless you want to collect them. It's your prerogative. But from an investment standpoint or flipping, flippers short term, they're loving the success, right, of a lot of these guys. Mm-hmm. And this is what you're banking on. Now's the time to sell if you're a flipper. You're not going to get any other better value than the time right now.
So would you say wait until after their rookie season to determine whether they're a good investment for the future or not? Or like, at what point do you say, okay, this person's cards might be worth, taking a gamble on and seeing if their career pans out? Like, at what point does it become proven for you to be like, this guy is going to be a good potential future player?
I think at the beginning, you really, especially, you gotta take a look at the investment or the strategy in different phases. The first phase, you got to know, okay, my breadwinners are going to be the quarterbacks of the NFL, right? If we're just talking football.
Right.
So early on, I'm going to prospect. I'm going to understand, hey, I'm going to get my hands on so many quarterbacks, or this particular one quarterback, so many of their cards as possible, because I think long-term the upside is there. I'm banking. I'm doing my research on one. For the short term, if I would not put my money into a wide receiver or running back unless I watch, maybe a handful of games, maybe after their first season, if they had a good season, like Taylor from the Colts, right? Phenomenal season. Hasn't started off on the right foot this season yet. It's taken him a little bit to get going. That team's not really looking well. Matt Ryan's not looking great. Maybe they come around. His cards might have taken a little bit of dip. He's still early enough in his career where there's still a lot of hype going on. You could probably buy his cards, hold on to him at a little bit of a downward, and then once he has a good game, sell immediately. You're going to have to take a look at it. Hey, what's my quick flip and what's my long-term investment? And I think that's the game you have to play. And I think position players outside of quarterback, they're all like your wide receivers, your running backs. I think those individuals, you have to take a look at the quick flip. Not long-term investment. You're only holding and moving around for the quick flip at them. QBs long-term.
There you go.
That's my 2 cents. Here we go. Someone said, should I buy Trey Lance when his cards drop off a cliff? If you want to take that chance, though, I think he's coming back. Yeah, I don't know how good he's going to be.
It just comes down to your belief in him and how well you think he's going to do in terms of like his comeback and maybe career if you're looking long-term.
I'm just going to throw this up there. Aaron says, I'm a Cowboys fan and hate the Eagles, but I'm scared of them so far. Look, as the person that hates the Cowboys and loves the Eagles, I would say as a very critical Eagles fan, don't be that afraid of them. I mean, the first game versus the Lions, we didn't look great. The second game, Darius Slay looks like the best cornerback in the league, right? You guys have a great defense. Parsons is phenomenal. I wouldn't be that afraid. It sucks that you don't have a quarterback right now that you got hurt. But we'll see. That would be a true test. I think the 2 times we play per year, everybody brings their A game. So I think it'll be a good test. So I think by the time we play you guys, we could be 5-0, 6-0. We have a pretty easy schedule at the beginning, the way things are going at the moment. I think the Cardinals will be a tough game, and I think it's week 5 or 6, something like that. I think we play Washington next week, so that versus Carson Wentz. First time watching your show live, your YouTube channel. Have you thought about breaking any new side box medals, Universe Champions box? I don't know.
No,
they don't really get me going. Like. The PMGs,
I mean, we could, but I mean, I don't think the pricing would be right.
Yeah,
like we would be buying it like a retail price, marking it up, and selling it as a break. So it would be a lot more expensive than for you guys to join, like like Hitman Rips breaks if he does it, or like a David Adams break. I think those would be a lot cheaper options than us buying it at the retail price and trying to break it for you guys.
Yeah, 100%. Chad says, what's up, Juice? What's up? Steven says, I bet that people start ripping their TOPPS Chrome cases they were saving sealed, and there will be a lot of cards on the market in 2 weeks. Oof.
Do you want to transition into the TOPPS?
Yeah, let's talk about it. I'm going to let you lead the charge there. You tell us what the TOPPS do.
Well, TOPPS really fucked up, didn't they? Well, I mean, apparently I don't know what the super short prints that they had that they were supposed to be in there. They Oh hey, shit. Same one.
Oh hey, let's go. Liquid Death, baby.
I like the mango and lime. But yeah, they forgot to put it in there. They admitted it that they made the mistake, so they're making these silver packs that they're gonna hand out, and then everyone who bought a hobby box, I guess, gets a silver pack, which potentially has these short prints randomly inserted into there. And I mean that's a pretty big F up to advertise that, and then all of these people are out there buying it thinking it's going to be in there, and then it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they caught onto it and released the notice. But
I mean, that was one of the big reasons why you bought the box. I think at the beginning of our video that we had of it, you're like, hey, looking for these short prints, and nowhere to be found.
And we were just thought, oh, okay, maybe we just got unlucky, bad box, and then to find out that it's not even in there. Jeez,
that hurts a little bit. So what are they doing to make up for it?
Well, they're gonna hand out these silver packs for everyone who bought a hobby box, and then they'll be randomly inserted into them.
Gotcha.
So then now it makes me wonder, like, what happens if you're a breaker and you sold all of these teams, and then what do you have to now wait until you get the cards, open them, and then give those to the teams that won, that got those in the random team breaks, or pick your teams? Like, this is gonna be a clusterfuck for all of those breakers out there who broke a ton of this product, because I mean everyone was trying to chase these short prints, and then now you got to go through and sort through all of that and make sure the cards get there. Like, geez, what?
One of the things that I will speak up about is I don't think breakers should be selling these packs, and I have a feeling that the breakers that bought a bunch of product, they're now going to try to profit off of these packs. I'm not saying all breakers, but like basically, hey, get into these breaks for these super short print that I have that should have already been people's who bought in spots. I think they should try to give them away.
So they're going to do like a 3-box break and then say, we're doing 3 boxes and 2 random, packs. And then,
I think basically to make it as fair as possible, if I was a breaker and we broke this type of product for people, if I had the product and I know I was going to get some of these packs, I would either, one, if I'm running another break, I would make these packs of random giveaway at the end. Or if I've already done the Chrome break, the TOPPS Chrome breaks, which most have, I would contact every single one of those people that were in my break, and I would pull them in for a live stream and say, hey, we're giving these away. And I would just random them off. And, if you get 10 packs and you have 40 people in a break, 10 people get a chance of getting these packs. I think that's closest to the fairest thing you possibly can do. But also, like, let's talk about it. You purchasing a box, are you one of those individuals that potentially could get one? Well, hopefully if the shop gets one, right? Hopefully they follow through and the shop gets one and they have enough to give out too. That's another thing that crosses my mind. What's the pack ratio going to be? Is it going to be 1 pack per hobby box, like for these stores, or how rare is it? And that's going to be something that TOPPS is going to decide, right? Because if it's a super short print, not every box should probably have them. But maybe if, like, say a case, I'm just throwing numbers out there.
It's going to have to be, they're probably going to have to make enough packs to give everyone who, like, for every hobby box that's out there, but obviously only a certain percentage of those will have those. Well,
players. that's what I was going to say. Like, for instance, like maybe you do it on a per case standpoint. So if a case has 10 boxes, maybe you give 3 or 4 packs per case and give them to the card shop at that point where it's up to them that gets to push out. But that still sucks. Yeah. And it still be sucked. I mean, it's a horrible predicament to be in. I just want to make sure that people are not going to try to profit off of it, because it won't be fair to the people who actually purchase the box. That's my take on it.
Interesting. That might be. It depends on how TOPPS does it. So it depends on whether they're going to make like 95% of the packs, dud packs, and then you get 1 pack, for every hobby box, and then like 5% of them have the hits in there, whatever their pull rate's going to be. Or do you do like you say, like, okay, you get 3 packs per case, and then they're better pull rates for getting for those packs.
Yeah, for sure.
It'll be interesting to see what they do. So then, do you think this leads into like the issues that we've seen a lot with like quality control issues and things like that? At what point do we get to have as a collective in the hobby say, look, you guys need to like get your shit together. We can't be having like all of these quality issues where you're leaving out banger cards that are supposed to be in there, or you know, all of these rare hits that you get, but there's like print lines and dinged corners, and then if you try to replace them, especially low numbered cards, like what happens if they decide to not send you a replacement? I think I saw on Instagram from was it Sunday Sports Investor or Sports League, the soccer guy.
Yeah.
He was talking about a guy who pulled a Holland auto to 5 or something like that, and he was like damaged or something, so he sent it in for a replacement, and then they just sent him like a bunch of replacement cards, just like like trying to like giving it of equal value, and it's just like, dang,
it's I don't know if it's going to be solved over a short period of time. It's got to be an entire movement. That's one of Fanatics like big things, like, hey, we're going to be here for the common man. We're going to be here to make sure things are done well. They're saying all the right things for us to kind of get behind, but they got to follow through. I think that's probably like the easiest way to answer that question, because someone like Fanatics is going to get involved. But as say content creators like you, me and you, I think, our fans and subscribers of the channel have openly called out, multiple people have openly discussed that people with a platform like us should make sure that we're holding these companies somewhat accountable. And the only way we can do that is by spreading the word and talking about it and being as much as a voice as we can right now. I mean, we're kind of seeing it too, right? From our end, the repercussions of it. We don't really talk about it a lot, but with how you and I are and how open we are and so forth, we don't get these invites to these other places. We don't get, any special treatment whatsoever. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but, no one's coming knocking on our door or anything like that to really, open the door to work with us. And it's not for a lack of trying, but at the end of the day too, it's like, maybe it's because we are so vocal and so forth and a lot of these stuff. And I don't mind being vocal as long as like we continue to do what we feel is right. And you're going to have more of the community doing that. You can't have multiple channels not sticking up. They hint at it, and then when a deal comes up, they go around it and do what they want to do. But the only way that creators are going to be able to do anything about it is if they use their platform as a voice and come together to call out some of these companies. And unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen like that. But we'll keep fighting the good fight. That's why we do these Tuesday chats, right? It's like a fireside chat. Yeah, pretty much. we let the chat kind of decide, where we're going and what we're talking about. Speaking of chat, let's check back in because it's been a little bit since we chatted. Andrew Polk said that National Treasures RPA Trey just did 7K when it did 20K pre-injury.
Wow.
So that's more than a 50. That's like a 65% drop. Just with quick math there. Matt, what's up, fellas? Great content. Thank you so much.
Come on, guys. We got 173 people watching. Let's get the like numbers up. We only have 43 likes.
Let's do it. Woo woo. The likes help us out. If you guys want to help us out, always share the content, always like, comment. Make sure if you watch all the time, you're not subscribed. You guys know the deal. But that really does help us out a lot. That's the ups and downs of the hobby. Sucks. Yup. But hold on to it. He's young. He'll be back. Was watching you all with Spidey hits the other night. That night I hit a sketch and an Omega, a 100 red PMG. That's pretty sick.
Nice. That's a red.
Juice had a nice hit with the Wolverine. Thank you. And you did with the Porker. Dude, that Porker was beautiful.
I've been getting so many requests to trade for it, but turning everybody down.
I bet that's one of the cards you openly said you wanted to collect.
Mm-hmm. So now I'm a character collector of Peter Porker.
Hold the trade, Lance, 100%.
Stay the course, brothers. Stay the course.
Would getting an auto on a slab be a bad idea? I think it would. There you
on
go.
The slab?
Two different things.
I mean, it's nice because, you know, if someone doesn't like the auto on the card and then it's on the sleeve, on the like a PSA case or a top, you know, a hard shell, at least I mean, it may suck, but someone could eventually just, like, if they don't like to see it on the PSA case, just kind of rub it out and erase it.
I personally think it's very tacky. That's all I'll say.
Oh, okay.
two real honest opinions.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I honestly would rather have the card autographed and then have the card graded and stuff. But I mean, if it's already graded and, you know, obviously if it's like, let's say a PSA 10, and then you know clearly that if it gets regraded, it's not going to 10 again, I might just, you know, just have them sign the outside.
So here's a good point by Michael. He said Joe Burrow was a Heisman winner, national champ. He was proven. Trey is green, relatively unknown, still unknown going into 2023. It's a fair way to look at it.
Fair, yeah.
I'm picking up trade cards, but I'm biased. I'm a 49er fan. Be careful, buddy. That could bite you in the ass. Let me show you my Jalen Reagor collection. I've been watching eBay, hoping for Chrome RC super short prints to show up. But when Topps made that announcement, yeah, for sure. Trey's still so young. Come back from this for sure. Let's go, Dallas. Oh my gosh, here we go. I had Trey in my fantasy team, Tua MVP. What about Tua? Tua's cards are skyrocketing, up like 110% on some of them. It's nuts.
I better check my Tua that I pulled from that NT box.
You should.
Like, throwback Tua.
He looks phenomenal. Tua MVP. Intro boy for sure. Wait a minute. What? Real MVP is Geno Smith. You all crazy.
Geno Smith to the moon, baby.
Saw Jen on Spidey hits when his Juice make an appearance.
Juice made his appearance there.
Yeah.
He opened his box, got that Wolverine.
Yeah. I was there. Just hold your cards. Everyone always overreacts. This is 100% accurate. 100%. Trey Lance. Cards going down at least 50%. Someone said go Lions. The hobby is way too reactive on newbies. 100%. Good day, guys. What's up? Football cards are literally buying stock into a player's huge risk with rookie QB. Sink or swim. More often you sink. 1,000% true. Michael is hitting the facts left and right. Michael, please throw your YouTube channel in there. Let us know when you start a podcast because you're speaking truth, my man. Here we go. What's the best basketball cards coming out? Probably Prism Basketball. I mean, that's always a good thing. This sucks, though, because they don't have all the cool color blasts and stuff like Prism Football does. Just saying. I wish the same checklist of cards, styles, and everything for football was the same for Prism Basketball. And I hate that it's not. It really messes me up. All right, we're a little bit far behind. I'm going to try to catch up. Trevor Lawrence sucks. That's the worst investment, so sell them all. Gotcha. I don't think so, but gotcha. Should I hold on to my Gabe Davis cards? Maybe. Jalen Hurts investors looking good. What's up? We see y'all ripping. Here we go. We see y'all, the wax you rip, but do you guys buy singles and look to flip for profits offset? Not so much, man. I end up buying and holding on to a lot of the stuff that I want to collect.
Yeah, any of the singles that we buy is pretty much what we want to PC or keep. Now at shows, but shows are a little bit different because sometimes we try to deal so that we can, you know, get some cards that we might flip in. But for the most part, when we buy singles, we buy it for ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, 9 times out of 10, even when I try to buy for shows, I end up giving it giving this someone the same deal I got for it. It's just fun. I was watching y'all on Spidey Hits, Bravo E-Packs. I land up hitting a Pinks out of 75 Spider-Man number 64. Wow.
Nice. That's the low series one. Nice.
Do you see 22 rookies living up to the amount of hype 21 QBs have in the hobby? No, not in my opinion. I think Herbert's, Joe Burrows of the world. Oh, are you talking about, no, there were 20. So you mean like Mac Jones and like Kenny Pickett? No, not even close. I think the Mac Jones
his that team is in shambles right now. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, he could have a year or two and
that's
he
your
could
team,
get his
though.
act together. I mean, it is. But they didn't get that offensive line like together on the same page. I feel like they're all on different pages of the book.
Uh-oh, we started something. Here's Joseph stating the obvious. Here we go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Don't degrade the first game against the Lions. Hey, I'm not saying anything bad against the Lions. I think they're a lot better than what people give them credit for.
Oh, Nova 2K has a nice Rockets logo. I like that.
Oh yeah, that is a nice Rockets logo. This season's going to be a good one. The facts. Metal Universe Champions, way too much trash in there to pull an average auto. Facts. Topps needs to update us. Agreed. I think Topps would have gotten away with it if they said the super short prints cards were likely 3 or 5 made, but no serial number. Ooh, maybe. Does Hobby like get them? Topps needs to comment on it. I don't know. What do you think OBJ is going to sign?
I think I've seen a few people comment. It's like, I think it's 1 per hobby, 2 per jumbo, but I don't know if that's confirmed yet. And then retail is obviously none.
I have no idea. Yeah. What do you think Odell Beckham Jr. signs? No idea. Maybe probably the Bills. They just keep building on to everything. Everybody wants to win a ring. Those silver packs are about to be expensive. That's my fear. I don't think they should be, but we all know it's going to happen. Yep. For what it's worth, I have the utmost respect for any professional athlete putting their body and in some cases lives on the line for entertainment. Whoa, 1,000,000%. Facts, big facts from Steven. What's up, guys from Canada? Yo. I'm late to the conversation. What's going on with the QBs? Everything, my man. Fire, pitchforks. It's all burning down. So are the silver packs going in another print run and put in hobby boxes, or are they just going to come with silver packs? I think they're just going to come in silver packs.
Yep. And then I think they're going to be distributed among all of the shops that bought the product, and then they're responsible for distributing it to the people who bought the hobby boxes. So if you did buy it from your local shop, save your receipts.
Here we go, Kevin, with some updates. You're supposed to get 1 silver per box you bought, but you got to have a receipt from a good seller. Your fate is in the seller's hands, dude. That's facts. Well, at least you know you are going to be due a pack, as long as Polk is a good seller, Mr. Polk. I know you're listening.
Unless they make you claim it through their website, like Topps's website, and said like, okay, you got to go onto this special site and upload a picture of your receipt, and then you can claim your pack. Yeah. But I think they'll send it to the shops.
Facts. What are your thoughts on the Skybox metals? I think we kind of talked about that a little bit. If we don't buy Chrome, they will get the message, but will the community not buy? Buddy, this is the biggest thing, is because this is what you guys tell us. And it's hard for us because we're an opening channel. And like, we got to open up product. But then you guys tell us, hey, don't buy that product because it sucks. And you're not wrong. And we don't really want to be supporting the cause. It's like, we get to a point where, shit, we got to start really reinventing ourselves a little bit to an extent, but we still got to be entertaining, right?
But the biggest proponent of that is going to be the breakers have to say, we don't want that product.
Yep.
You know, just like I think Blaze sometimes says, like, you know, oh, this product is way too expensive. I don't feel right selling it to my customer, so Blaze will not be carrying such a product.
Andrew says, don't tell me what to do, Jen. You're not my dad.
I could be.
Wait a minute. Is Topps Chrome 2022 hobby worth the money? I say
mean, if you
no,
think,
not right now.
If you think you can get that, if you think you're gonna get a really fire silver pack when they come out, maybe. But I mean, you know,
The best comment of all tonight: hold the LaMelo backs. LaMelo Ball, my collection grows every single day.
Scoop up all of the autos.
Garbage Pail Kids, Topps, thoughts?
Love it.
I'm not a Garbage Pail guy. Maybe Jen is, but I'm not. Oh, here's a good one. Lyle says, question. I have been collecting for 40 years. As you know, the card collector industry blew up and the overall interest for collecting went down. I collected a lot of Hall of Famers and most of the cards are commons. Do you feel that they're going to go, that they're coming back? And should I dig those cards out again? It's tough. So it depends on what era the rookies are from. And before I dive into the answer or that I'm going to give, I do want to take a step back and say, I don't think collecting went down. I think the money aspect of the hobby has just gotten brighter.
Yep.
Yeah. I personally collect a ton of cards. I haven't been this much of a collector in so long. So I think just the spotlight is just shining bright on one of the aspects of the hobby. As for, should you dig those Hall of Famers out? What sport, what era, and who are they? And what are you trying to do with it? Are you trying to sell? Are you trying to just show off the collection? I think if you're doing both, you'll have a fun time doing it. So I personally would dig them out because there's eyeballs and everything at the moment. It just really depends on the type of collection you have. So
and a lot of those are going to be based on condition too of the card. So let us keep them well protected. Yeah.
Let us know some of those, if what era they're from, what sport and stuff. Give it a little bit more context. Can we all agree that Dallas is not America's team? 100%. 2 cards are the only cards I kept. Lucky me for now. There you go. I came in late and missed the juicer on the Spidey hits. All good, buddy. Go back and rewatch, you know. ESPN ranked LaMelo Ball number 41 in the top 100. Wow. Wanting a Hertz RPA gonna cost a pretty amount of money. I think so. That's one I don't have in my collection that I would want. And it's now is going to be the terrible time to get one. Only your local LCS can give you 1 pack per hobby, 2 per jumbo. Sorry. No retail gets any silver packs for breakers. 90% won't do the right thing, as we know. That's fair. But you got to call them out a little bit. One day, 2 autos will sell for more than Brady autos. Okay. That's a lie. That is a lie. Steven. What? I have Jalen Hurts select rookie card tie-dye 25. Do you think I should hold or sell it for 175? Is it just a regular tie-dye? Is it not graded? Is it gradable? So many factors I need to know before I give an answer.
Is it just a plain card or like a like RPA, or
if it's an auto, I would hold on to it.
Yeah.
PSA and Beckett will be grading a plushie soon. Any advice for a novice collector on liquidation of bulk from all sports and from the 70s to present? Also have some vintage Marvel DC cards as well.
See if there's any local shops that are interested in taking, because I know some people do buy sports bulk just for like their dollar bins and things like that.
The problem with sports bulk right now, I will just say this, it is down a lot more than what it was, say, a year ago. So just keep that in mind. And especially,
we liquidate our bulk by giving it away.
Yeah, I literally, this box, you can't really see it, but there's a box on the ground that is literally going to go to Goodwill for donations and stuff. Is it worth getting Zebra cards graded for crappy rookies? I don't think so. Sports rookies have so many sports rookies have so many rookie cards compared to older stars. 100%. The product and the landscape is drastically different too. I never understood that argument by anybody. It's like Captain Obvious. And I'm not calling, by all means, no hate towards BA by any means, but there's so many of these like social media profiles, influencers, just accounts in general that are pulling out these facts. My thing is like, yeah, no shit. There's so much more product right now that's like stating the most obvious thing in the world. Yeah, but it's bound to happen. The market is completely different. I'm putting JW in timeout.
Why?
For terrible comments.
Oh.
Yo, please recap what the issue is. The issue is TOPPS did not fill their boxes with super short print. That's the issue when they were supposed to. So now they're handing out these silver packs.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do a casino part 2 where you compare sports cards to gambling in Vegas? Definitely. When I get to Vegas again, definitely will do that. 2022 TOPPS Chrome is definitely worth the money. Sure. What's up, guys? I live near Louisville, and I know all the work you do with Louisville sports cards. Would love to stand in when you're open up some UFC. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Absolutely. Do you think I'm a 20, 30-year-old? We may see what happens to the cards in the 90s that aren't worth anything for the most part. So cards we're purchasing losing that much value over that time frame. So are you trying to compare the 90s to now? Because sure, like, I mean, there's going to be a lot of junk cards for sure. I think that's why we've always mentioned, hey, you gotta really focus on acquiring numbered cards, things like that, in my opinion. So a little bit, yeah. Do you like LaMelo's jersey number change? I think it's cool. Not too bad. It's not bad. I have a chance to pick up a 101 Ian Book Gold laundry tag auto. Should I jump on it?
If you like the player?
It's up to you, man. If you think he's going to be good long term, he got cut. He's now on the Eagles. The Eagles got Jalen Hurts. I don't think he's going to play at all. They got Gardner Minshew behind him. Like, I don't think he's going to get any playing time. Personally, I wouldn't do, but I'm not you. Don't go based off of what I'm going to say. What's up, guys? What's up, my dude? Seth, what's up? Garbage Pail Kids Sapphire comes out tomorrow, I believe. What? You gonna be picking some up? Trey Lance is a bum.
Might have to hit up Hulk after this and see if he can get any.
Can you please explain to me how to purchase Donner's Optic or Prism Football? Never on the shelf, refused to pay $70 blasters for my child. Oof.
I don't know what the best way is. I mean, you just have to keep looking and hopefully maybe talk to a card shop, see if they can, get you a deal on it. But
yeah, we kind of talked about this a little bit, Timothy. We're not huge fans of it. It stinks. Hopefully people are going to get their packs that they deserve. And and go from there. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be interesting to see. Do you think it's smarter to grab short print or variation opposed to base? A lot of old school collectors like base cards. Reason why the old school collectors like a lot of the base cards, because that's literally all it was for that individual player. That was their rookie card. I think we need to, in my opinion, stop comparing the old school and old sets to the modern sets. I think with old sets, you can get away with getting a Bo Jackson rookie card or a, Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card or whatever it may be, whoever you fancy, right? I think nowadays, if you're looking for rookie cards or any particular or any player in particular, you're going to have to go after number cards.
I would not focus on base and silvers just because if they keep printing the retail versions of it and they put like all the silvers in the retail, it's just going to kill that kind of a market.
Yeah. Ooh. What do you guys think of the first 2022 PMG of Jordan Green hit eBay? Yeah, for like $435,000. Someone's asking for it.
Almost as much as a star rookie.
Yeah, and this is Jordan in like some random Photoshop jersey. Yeah, no. All right, Blue, we get it, buddy. Yes, this number is ridiculous. All right, let's go. Let's get into a couple of our giveaways here. Let me do this.
Ooh.
Oh, that's loud in my ear. Like this. Boom, boom, boom.
Pop it up on the screen.
Yep, I'm going to get it prepared. So let me do one of these.
That's a tough question. What's the best bang for your buck set of any sports in your opinion for 2022? Ooh. I mean, Chronicles is an inexpensive way to get in. Obviously we like the hobby boxes of Prism, Select, things like that.
That's what you get, JW. That's what you get. No pressure juice, but I won the Spidey Hits giveaway. All right. Here we go. Hey man, don't come after me like that, man. You wouldn't happen.
BA, I would hold 96 Marvel Masterpieces.
So we got 3 giveaways that we're doing. So I have the first giveaway is going to be the Mac Jones slab from Slab Frames. Basically we're pulling the comment from the comments from that video. Filter out the duplicate users. We won't include reply comments. Everything else is good. Let's see. That 2 + 2 is 4, right?
8.
We got 149 comments. Let's start picking the winners, and the winner is
the Mac Jones. Hey.
Huge fans of Mac Jones. I would absolutely love to win this. I don't care what everyone else thinks. I'm actually kind of happy for others. Well, this person. So I'm going to go like this. And can I copy link address? And I'm going to open up a new tab. I'm going to go to this person here. And make sure I have their contact information. And I'm going to snipping tool.
I will get you the Mac Jones PSA 10 card over, and then this person can get their slab frame with the nice PSA 10 Mac Jones to put in there, unless they have a different winner.
Yeah, of course. All right, so there was the Mac Jones. Good there. Let's go with The next one.
What is the next one?
The next one is going to be the James Harden.
Ooh, Card Collector 2
giveaway from Card Collector 2.
Are you going to verify that they're following our channel and Card Collector 2s? Make sure you guys follow Card Collector 2.
I'm going to filter out the users here. All right. And 1 + 2 is 3. Get your comments. Is there only 28? Wow, there's only 28 on the live stream. People didn't leave a comment.
Maybe everyone's like you, don't like the beard.
Let's go. Here we go. Hey, Juice, since y'all like talking on sports shows, I'm a Braves fan live on YouTube. Nice. What's up, buddy? NASCAR fan. I collect cards. Nice, Al. All right, here we go. Start. See who gets it. This guy just says, "What's up?" Hey, he won. What's up, buddy?
Hey, there you go.
Snipping tool. We'll save. Boom. Come down here. Grab them. Save. Card Collector 2. So here's the thing too, everybody. Sometimes these people do not respond. I try to get a hold of them and they don't respond at all. So we can't really give cards away to them. So I give them a little bit of time and then we redo it. So if people don't respond, they only get like maybe I try to be generous because I get it. People yeah, I try to give it a week. Sometimes I'm a softie and I do like 2 weeks. But you know, if they don't do it, we're going to have another, section of the giveaways again on the live stream and go from there.
Yep. Sounds good. Congrats to all of the winners and Card Collector 2 for donating the James Harden card.
Well, while we got everybody in here, there's also another giveaway that we should be doing as well. It's going to be the Justin Field cards lot that no one replied to yet.
Really?
Yep. Let me see if I can grab that before we go. Do one more. Do you guys like the giveaways too? Should we keep doing them? We could definitely get to a point where we're probably doing a giveaway a week. I wouldn't mind doing that. All right, so here's this YouTube video. Let me make sure this URL is going to work because it's a short URL.
Do you believe in Tyrese Maxey? I think he has a lot of good potential.
I love Tyrese Maxey. Let me use this URL.
And then Steve McDowell says, Gin and Juice, one last question. I have a local card show coming up at the end of October. Any advice on what cards you might want to be or what might want to consider targeting? Any particular sport that you like?
I'm big on basketball on my end, right? I collect more basketball than I do anything. So I would start with that. If you're looking for investment, whatever's coming up. So basketball season is probably going to start. Football seasons. What time frame do you give? October.
End of October.
Yeah, football season is midway through. Now this is for the Justin Fields. There we go.
Kelly card rips. Okay, congrats.
Nice. I'm gonna snip this one.
That Lance Prism auto is money.
Yeah, it was, my friend, during this time. Save as Justin Fields.
I would say like LaMelo's, Tyrese Maxey. I think some John Morant stuff might be good. He's been playing pretty well. So
there we go. All right, now I can get back to chat.
Maybe Burrows for football. Herbert.
Here we go. Look at this guy. Juice, will you be my friend? JW, whatever you want, buddy. If you want to be friends, let's be friends, man. Let's be friends.
Yeah, don't put friends in timeout. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
I'm already his hero. I just saw that.
Dude, he's got the hots for you, man. I'm proud of you.
Well, that's because I keep sending him my feet pics from my OnlyFans. He's my #1 supporter. How do you think I afford all of these nice things? You know, Liquid Death, you know, things like that. All because of JW.
So everybody here that's on the live, I will be telling you this. If you guys want to get into more giveaways, we got a lot more coming up. If you guys don't know, we talk about it a little bit all the time. That kind of sounds weird, but we do talk about it a lot. It's the Get Collector app. Make sure you guys are following Collector on social media, especially Instagram. Get Collector on Instagram. Make sure you follow them. Also, make sure you follow Lootbox TV on Instagram, because we're going to be doing another giveaway with Slab Frame, and we haven't made it publicly yet. So you guys are the first ones to hear this, and it's going to be an Instagram giveaway to help build their Instagram following and so forth. But it's going to be another cool giveaway with another Slab Frame and a card. So like Jin donated one of his Mac Jones cards, and then the next giveaway, I'm donating one of my cards as the giveaway. So it's going to be another cool thing. We'll talk about it, but make sure you follow Get Collector, because Collector's going to have weekly giveaways of products. Now it's mostly TCG based, but eventually we'll be getting to the sports. We're getting there. It's just a lot. And then the next piece is going to be, make sure you follow Lootbox TV on Instagram for those giveaways.
Chris wants to know, will LaMelo fulfill his redemption autos?
My take on it was yes. I truly think he will.
May take a lawsuit, maybe, or at least the threat of a lawsuit.
Probably, but I think once he's done with these redemptions, he's going to be out. It's going to turn into like the Michael Jordan, LeBron James situation. He might sign with like Upper Deck or something crazy, and rarely have autos. Well, wait a minute. Now we're getting to the identity of JW.
Ooh.
Okay. We're going to find out who you are, JW. We're going to make it happen, partner. Can y'all be my friends too? I think it's been one of y'all would base it to break. Oh, yeah, that was you, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, we remember all that. LaMelo would rather play NBA 2K. Facts. Going to the Dolphins build game. Who you got, dude? I know I know the Dolphins look great, but the Bills are a nightmare for any team. Holy crap, they are good. They are good. I'm not betting against the Dolphins. I mean the Bills. I think the Dolphins are going to lose. Anyway, all right, everybody. So that was the stream for the night. We're going to head off. Appreciate you guys being part of the chat. We gave away a couple of giveaways. We'll announce a couple more. There is one more giveaway that I'll do next week. I'm giving this person one last chance to follow up. If they don't, I'm only going to announce it on the live stream next week. And I'm going to have basically you guys just resubmit it for leave comments on that stream to do it. And we'll make it maybe interactive. Maybe I could get a program that tracks everybody in comments. We could do a live giveaway. I'll figure it out.
StreamYard does have a giveaway tool.
Yes. So I just got to figure out how to use it. But I'll do that next week if this person is involved there.
Yep.
There we go. But until now, how do we answer for giveaways? Just follow the social medias. We always update our giveaways and talk about them. Watch our videos. We're going to, we don't like to do like one random, like small giveaways. Like you'll never see me give away one card. It'll always be a collection of items, or like a very good auto. So like, for instance, like this James Harden auto that Card Collector 2 donated. I'm going to package it up and give a bunch of other goodies away with it, and so forth. But there was a big giveaway that this person still hasn't responded back yet. And I'm giving this person one last chance to respond, and then it's going to be it. And then next week we'll give that away. They had their chance. But until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Later, everybody. Deuces.